Well, as food banks face increased pressure to meet unprecedented need, a new report out finds that almost a third of Ontarians do not plan to donate this year. So for more on the reaction to this, we're joined live this morning by Neil Hetherington, the CEO of the Daily Bread Food Bank. Neil, always appreciate talking to you, but it's generally not necessarily the best news here. What is your response when you hear this, that, a third of Ontarians, it sounds to me, basically can't find the money to make donations this time of the year?
Well, it's absolutely understandable, and that's why demand at the food bank has risen as much as it has. We are seeing now across the country about 1 in 4 Canadians who are food insecure. About 25% of the population of Canada is food insecure, and we're seeing that on the ground at food banks all across the country. And it's understandable that when you are feeding 1 in 10 Torontonians, as the Daily Bread is, that the folks might not be able to donate either food or funds. But here's the thing. Everybody can advocate. We should not be in a Canada where folks need to rely on food charity. And so my hope is that people will pick up the phone, they'll send an email, they'll write a letter to any elected official of any party, of any level of government, because each have failed on their poverty reduction strategies.
Mm-hmm. People can also give their time, right, Neil? How could, if I was interested in volunteering at Daily Bread, for example, how can you go about that? Do you just show up? What's the process of that?
Well, we hope that they visit dailybread.ca first and register, and then come out, because we can all give back through volunteering, and the Daily Bread is just one of those great places to do it. It was ranked just recently as one of the top 5 charities across the country, and there's 83,000 charities across Canada, and Daily Bread was ranked in the top 5, and that should give a sense of confidence to people donating their time, donating their food, donating their money. And the one thing that, again, every Canadian can rally around is nobody should have to rely on the food bank. We're there for people that need it, but let's advocate for change.
Yeah, I think that's a wonderful idea, Neil. I'm curious, I'm sure this number didn't come as a huge surprise to you in terms of, what you see on the ground day after day, this sort of Ontarians who just, can't find the funds this time of year. But what is the impact on the Daily Bread Food Bank when you take that third of the population out of the equation? Does that, make it more challenging for you to reach your goals and your fundraising targets?
It sure does. We used to spend $1.5 million per year on food. Now we spend about $22 million a year on food, and it's increasingly more difficult for people to donate. And we understand that. At the same time, we are finding generosity around some very successful Canadians who have seen the need and responded positively to that. So Daily Bread has a firm commitment to the City of Toronto that we'll be there to feed the need. We'll continue to advocate, but until we can see a day where the lineups start to decrease at food banks across the city, we're going to be there.
Yeah, well, let's hope it's soon, and everyone appreciates what you're doing. Neil Hetherington, CEO of the Daily Bread Food Bank, you and your team, hats off to you. Thanks so much, Neil.